Hello, welcome back to another collective reading with me. So I have been picking up on this really heavy energy. This person's going through a lot. They're going through a lot right now, okay? Very scattered. They are literally all over the place. It's almost like grasping at straws, basically. Grasping at anything to create some sort of stability, right? It's kind of giving an energy of desperation. So let's see what is coming out with this energy. And remember, take everything as it fits. Use your discernment. All right, so we got watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip. Okay, so there is some gossip going on, somebody watching this, maybe somebody who knew something, I don't know. And it's like they're seeing it come to pass. So this may be you. It's maybe something that you told somebody was gonna happen, because we got some popcorn over here, so it's like this is a good show. Bugaboo. All right. Somebody won't leave somebody alone. There is some situation with the heart going on, some love situation going on here. All right. So somebody is becoming an annoyance to another person here. And it's like people are watching this. It's like this person is becoming an annoyance because they're making a public spectacle out of this. So there may be a couple who are breaking up, going for a divorce, and one person is very resistant to it and they're making a scene, they're making things difficult for the other person, spreading gossip. Like playing the victim, trying to get people to ostracize the other person, trying to ruin the other person's reputation. And it's like they're just creating drama, creating a show for other people to watch. And you know, people like gossip, so people may be asking questions or getting involved, and it's not because they really care, it's just them wanting information, wanting to be part of the gossip. But I see. Burning evidence. Okay, so there's evidence of something going on. So there may have been some infidelity or something that this person was doing. I'm gonna say third party here just to clarify any confusion, to distinguish. So let's see, it could be that the person causing the scene, I'm going to call them the third party here, it may be burning evidence or getting rid of evidence, as they're putting information out there to make the other person look bad, but they're hiding stuff that they did. Or the other person is getting rid of stuff because the third party is putting information out there and making a public spectacle. But I'll get further into that and see what. Promiscuous, sleeps around, the temptress, free for all, steals your man. Okay. Interesting. Emotional intelligence. Okay. So someone here has emotional intelligence. I'm gonna say it's not this third party. So, what I'm getting here is this person is creating a scene and everything, but the other person is just, they're being quiet. They're not saying anything. They're not defending themselves. They're moving silently, which may be triggering that person even more. Okay. All right, let's see what else. Don't want to hear it. All right. So somebody's not listening. They're just not listening. I don't know. I'm getting this person is like so committed to an outcome or a story that even if this person is trying to reason with them, they're not listening. They don't want to hear any explanations. And that's where emotional intelligence comes in. Like this person's like, there's no point in me talking or explaining. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of chaos going on here. Tired of the drama. Okay, yeah. This person's tired of all the drama because this person is just, they're not a reasonable person. They're not someone you can reason with. And they're just constantly creating drama. I mean, literally the first card that came out here is this. Like, this is, but honestly, yes. So we have kicked to the curb and destroyed. So I'm not making excuses for them. I'm just saying, like, they're acting from a very emotional place right now. They're hurt, something's destroyed, their relationship may have been ruined here, but they're acting from a very emotional place. However, it doesn't excuse their behavior. But that's where the emotional intelligence comes in, right? If you have two emotionally intelligent people in a relationship, when there's conflict, they can actually have a reasonable conversation. Doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to like fix the relationship. They may decide to go their separate ways, whatever, but the chances of fixing things are a lot higher when you are dealing with emotionally intelligent people, right? But it's kind of like the moment this person decided to do all of this, create drama, for an emotionally intelligent person, that is just like, okay, well, it's done. We can't fix it. We can't move on from there, right? I don't want to do this anymore. Okay, so let's see what is this. What else is coming out here before we get into the tarot? And you know, every obstacle, all challenges that we face, they're actually a sign of some shadow work that we need to do. So I am going to get into the shadow oracle and see what shadows are coming up for these two parties to deal with. All right. confused as hell. No clarity, no labels, emotional chaos. All right. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. Somebody doesn't know which way to go. I think that was the very first thing I said before I started the reading. User not found. You deleted me, cut off digital closure, cold exit. Right, because said bugaboo, this person was being very annoying, right? Very annoying. You may have blocked them on social media. Because again, if they're causing all this drama, they might be just posting things, like tagging this person in posts and stuff, just talking about them on social media, and this person's just like, okay, I'm done. You know, I don't want to constantly see all the negativity that you're posting about me, etc. What a relationship. In their head, overthinking, stressed out, spinning scenarios. Right, so because this person is no longer in contact with them, they don't know what's going on. This person blocked them. They can't see what this person got going on through social media. They're over there just like making stuff up, right? And they are stressed. Ooh, you're my obsession, unhealthy attachment, fixated, no peace. All right. So they may be thinking that this person blocked them because they're seeing somebody else. With this Temptress, still your man card, there may be another female or male, take it as it fits, whether you identify as masculine or feminine, or maybe another person that in the equation that they know this person is attracted to, this person likes, etc., that they think has this person's attention. They're like, well, that's the reason that they blocked me, that's the reason they're not interested in me, etc., etc., etc. Or if there was any infidelity, if this is somebody that this person was involved with, they may be thinking that they're connecting with this person and that's why they block them. That's why they don't want to fix their relationship. Okay, soul come back online, says energy return, alignment, spiritual reset. It's interesting, it comes under emotional intelligence. All right. Whew. So while I have one person here who's like fixated, unhealthy attachment, obsessed with this person, they're really just taking time out to reset, heal, reconnect with themselves, you know? Like, because here it says tired of the drama. So this person is really spending time with themselves, you know? And like I said, all obstacles that come into our lives, etc., and challenges, they are a sign of the shadow work that we need to do. So with this person saying, I'm tired of the drama, you know, we don't make changes in our lives until we're actually tired of the state of our lives, right? So this person's probably just tired of all the stuff going on, and they're just like, you know what? I don't want to keep repeating this, so I need to make some changes. And tired of the drama doesn't necessarily just mean the drama with this person. This may have been like patterns in other relationships, and they're just like, I gotta make some changes. So now they're working on themselves, and they're realizing like this relationship or everything that's happened it's like it opened their eyes to changes that they needed to make in their life, right? Burned the bridge, final goodbye, unrepairable, no way back. So this person is done, okay? They are done. Yep. It's like they don't want to hear what this person has to say, nothing, right? It's like, it's not like stonewalling, it's just they have decided that they are done, because there may have been some level of manipulation where this person makes promises to change and nothing changes. So it's like, you know what, same story, different day, I don't want to hear it, right? Or after this person has done all of this stuff, they're just like, I don't want to hear your excuses for it, because you could have talked to me, we could have handled this privately, you didn't have to make it a public thing. I'm getting like they crossed this person's bottom line, or they may have crossed this person's bottom line for the last time. You always come back. So we got false hope, door left open, familiar pain. So that's what I'm saying. There was a cycle. They've been through this before with this person. And then there's a false hope that things were going to change, things are going to be different, and it wasn't. So what we got is this person, that was a final goodbye. They burned that bridge, but because they always come back, or it's like this person just has to say a few things. They really didn't take it seriously, because, you know, it's a cycle. They're like, well, we're just gonna start over, we're just gonna do it again. And this time they're not, so they don't know what to do. That's where the chaos is coming in. They're just like, oh my God, like they're really not giving me another chance. Like they're really not listening. Got sweet, then sour. Got fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative, right? So it's like their usual tactics are not working and they're like panicking. Again, I don't want to hear it. So it's like, okay, well, what do I do now? And it's like, this person is doing everything but looking at themselves. They got block and bless, boundary, no contact, closure. So that is where this is like a contrast between the two energies here, right? And so this one person in this connection is in this place of healing and be like, I'm done with all this. And the other person is like panicking and they're in chaos and grasping at straws and just like, I don't know what's going on. Refusing to accept that this person is done. So let me see what we got with the tarot. Okay, let me see. Ordinariness and flooring. Well, here we got, so this is the Queen of Pentacles energy and Eight of Pentacles. Somebody here really just wants peace, and this is grounding, you know. Watching it, okay. Okay. So we got completion. The pieces of the puzzle. It's like the final piece to a puzzle, right? Completion. That's where the closure is coming in. It's like somebody just wants an ordinary life, peaceful, calm life. Just like, you know what? There's whoever here might have actually just gotten into gardening or something, spending some time in nature. But well, we got totality and past lives. You know what's interesting to me? Usually this is like giving conflict, but right now this is telling me like it's like a circus, right? Conflict, a circus, and this is supposed to represent the moon, but I don't know, this is stuff that's been hidden. But it's not hidden anymore. Giving like, it's like this circus, quote unquote, was hidden before, but it's like now it's coming to light. People are seeing it because this person chose to put it out there. It's like they pretty much just lost their cool and started acting up. It's almost like they've been putting on this show of this perfect family, perfect home, perfect image. So now everybody's watching, and this may be another reason why people are so fascinated and so interested, because it's like, imagine you're seeing this couple and they're literally I guess you could say couples goals. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, they're the greatest couple, power couple. They have the most amazing family. Everything's perfect. Like, this is what I want for myself, you know? People are like jealous, etc. And then they're like, oh yeah, so we're in divorce because this person's abusive, this person does this person's been doing that. It's been going on for years. And everybody's like, wait, what? So it's kind of like that, right? Only a few people may have known that, really close to them may have known that there was trouble in paradise. But now it's like a lot of people know that. Like everybody knows that. Whew. Okay, so we got rebirth and conditioning. And it's interesting, both of these have a lion on there, right? So that is clarifying the bugaboo. Rebirth is giving like that one person in this relationship, right? Again, they were trying to fit in. So it's like this person may not have been happy for like a very long time. They were trying to be something that they were not, wearing a mask because, you know, and they may have actually gone in this relationship because, you know, again, couples goals, this is what your relationship looks like, what love is supposed to look like, a successful relationship is supposed to look like, etc., etc., etc. And they got into this relationship, they were not happy. It was for practical reasons. However, they were not happy. So with this rebirth, this person may have been going for some awakening, what they wanted. So things are ending in this person's life. This actually represents the 10 of Swords, because this person, what it is they want in life, You know, they're revaluing their values. They're going for this rebirth. They're shedding this skin. It's like this person's a lion, okay? But they've been like masquerading as a sheep like the whole time. They don't fit in. They don't belong. This is not following the crowd is not what they're meant to do. And they've been restricting themselves, you know? So they want something different. And this person is not letting it go. They're not accepting that. Because again, they have an image to maintain as well. We've been putting on this act of the perfect family, etc. You are not about to just ruin my image and everything that I've worked so hard for, right? All right. So that's what this burning evidence is. Isolation. This person's been trying to get rid of any evidence that the two of them are in separation. We're getting evidence of, yeah, we got new vision. Again, that is protecting the image that they have created, which is strange because, like, okay. So the gossip may have started because this person decided they wanted something different. And then out of anger and shame, the third party started spreading rumors and making it seem like this person cheated, etc. and creating drama. That is only going to be for some people, okay? Interesting. Whew. We got the abundance card here, King of Pentacles. And celebration. That is interesting that comes over here with the, promiscuous. Okay. I see. So this third party is spreading rumors that this, okay, so this King of Pentacles here, I'm gonna say this masculine energy is promiscuous, is sleeping around. Sleeping around with a friend. Interesting. Yeah, so there is a friend, someone that this masculine is friends with or considers a friend, and that is where this person is obsessed. They're spending a lot of time online. They're searching this person or searching up this friend because they are blocked. They can't see this masculine's profile, so they're probably looking at the friend's profile on social media looking for clues. But okay, this is getting quite interesting. So with this King of Pentacles, it's definitely telling me this is a married person. So that may be what this rumors and gossip is about. Spreading gossip about this person. So if you are this person, you may not even know this, but people are gossiping about you, or this third party spreading gossip that the reason their relationship is ending, the reason that this masculine is going, or a masculine doesn't necessarily mean a male, it could be a female, but I'm saying masculine because on the card we have a man. But the reason why this person here is, you know, going in a new direction, they have a new vision, is because of this temptress, this promiscuous person who sleeps around. Interesting. Well then, okay, so we have the rebel here. That is actually the emperor, right? And then that is clarifying emotional intelligence. So that is this person. So again, I'm gonna go with the divine masculine here, who is having this emotional intelligence. They're just like, they're not responding, they're not clearing up anything, they're not defending themselves. They have broken free from this person's manipulation, right? They have broken free from all of this. And the divine masculine with the chains, right? There was a time where this person could control this person. And now they've broken free of the chain because as the emperor, you can't control the emperor. The emperor is the boss. You don't control the emperor. You don't tell the emperor what he is and isn't going to do. You don't tell the emperor what he can and cannot do, you know? So it's like this emperor, this person, they're realizing that this person, this third party is just trying to manipulate them, trying to gain control over them, you know? Comparison. Right. So what is this? That actually represents the Five of Swords in the traditional tarot. And it's interesting that we have, when I think about this, we have the bamboo and then we have this tree here, which you would say this tree is more sturdy, but the bamboo is more flexible, which is why they withstand storms, but they also reproduce a lot faster. It takes a tree a lot longer to mature. The bamboo matures a lot faster. So yeah, definitely with this friendship here, this divine masculine, there is a comparison here, right? This friend and this third party, this bugaboo person, this emperor is with his emotional intelligence, he's comparing both of these people, you know? But there's also a comparison here with him and this person in their behavior. So with the people over here watching all this go down, people are actually seeing the difference between how both of them are handling the situation. So I don't think this is turning out, and this may be another reason why this person is in this place of desperation and not knowing what to do, because things are not turning out the way they thought it was going to turn out. It's not working out in their favor. Because with this divine masculine over here showing this emotional intelligence, everything they're doing to try to manipulate this person is backfiring on them. Because they do not have self-awareness. Yep, we got fighting. That is actually the Knight of Swords. It's like this divine masculine, he doesn't want to hear anything this person has to say, right? He's done fighting. As you can see, there is rust on this armor, right? So it's kind of like this person's been at a standstill for a while. So it's like he's saying, I've been here, I've been fighting, I've been in this position dealing with this for a while. So I'm done. I don't want to hear it anymore. There's nothing you can say. Yep, guilt. Yeah, I don't want to hear it. This is like they're trying, this person, this third party is trying to guilt trip them. So in the event that there was actually infidelity, whether or not there was, it may just be an accusation, and for some there actually was infidelity. It also depends on your definition of infidelity. For some people, infidelity, it could be just talking, intimate conversations. And for others, it has to go as far as physical intimacy. I'm not here to tell anybody what it is and isn't. That is not for me. That's for you to decide. But there is some guilt tripping going on here, right? And this person, and outside of any infidelity, there may have been other situations in this relationship where this third party used guilt to control this person, to get their way, etc. Right? So this masculine may have known, that he wanted something different for a very long time, because obviously you can tell that this person does not fit in, right? This person is like, you can tell, it's obvious. So this may have been like, I want something different for a while, and this person has been putting up resistance and they've been giving in, and now they're just like, I'm done, I'm tired. Yep, transformation. Tired of the drama. They are done. They have ended things. You know, they're going for this transformation. And it's like, again, I think I said it earlier, sometimes transformation starts when we get tired of the way things are in our life. When we get tired of our own shit, we're just like, okay, that's when people change. Get tired of being tired. And the miser. Yep. Tired of holding on to something that is done, something that has been over for a while. Tired of holding on to something that's rooted in control. Politics with the confused as hell. Okay, so I think everybody's confused. So I think the public is confused. The third party is confused. Yeah, I don't know if this masculine is confused, but it's like they've been wearing a mask. Well, they've both been wearing a mask for a while, but I think the public is definitely confused because, well, nobody saw this coming. They're like, again, they were the perfect couple. Like, what do you mean? But this third party is definitely confused because they're used to getting their way. Their manipulative tactics usually work. This time it's just not working. And again, things are not going as they thought it would. It's not working out in their favor. And then the burden here, which is the Six of Swords. They did not see this coming, where this person was going to walk away. Whew. They honestly didn't think this person would ever get tired of this. Nothingness, which ironically is in the traditional tarot, this is the Hierophant, which can be related to commitment. And it says, you deleted me, cut off, digital closure, cold exit. And it says nothingness and no. So yeah, it's a complete black space, nothing, right? It's almost like they went on social media, try to send this person a text message or something, and it's like, oh, they don't exist. What? So it's like all their messages are going to a black hole. They have no contact with this person, no way to get a hold of them. Yeah, understanding. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know if it is their understanding what's happening or they're not understanding what's happening. So it's like with this bird, I feel like they're okay. So the last video cut off, and yeah, I was saying, so they're looking for understanding, right? And they're met with complete darkness, nothing, right? This person cut them off, blocked them, and that's very shocking for this person. Yep, letting go. They're trying to understand, like, why are you walking away from this? Why are you letting this go? It's like they don't get it. So overthinking in their head. Yep, I got the Fool and experiencing, right? So this person wants a new experience. They are very stressed out. They're spinning scenarios in their head that this person isn't talking to them because they have moved on. They are having this new experience. They're happy. They're thinking about this person being with somebody else. Breakthrough, right? So what I'm getting is this friend up here that they were concerned about, that they may have been spreading rumors about, they're like, they have this scenario in their head where this person left them and blocked them and went to be with this person, and they're having this happy reunion. They're having this breakthrough. It is just, yeah. So we got You're My Obsession. Ooh, yeah, consciousness. They're looking for information. That is all this is, just looking for information. This is why, so they have no access to this masculine. So this third party is obsessively watching this person. So if you are this person, you might be feeling somebody in your energetic field, or just might have some random profiles showing up, people watching you from fake profiles, etc. So we got change, but it came out like sideways. So it's like they're not sure, but they're trying, they're looking for evidence. But at the same time, that could also be like them sending you evil eye, right? Wishing you negativity. So even if they're watching you and they're not seeing any evidence of you and this other person being together, like, they're hating, okay? If you are doing anything, I don't know. Okay, so back again. Yeah, so yeah, this person might be sending you some serious evil eye. And then with the comparison here, got the dream. So this person's dreaming about you, right? While they're in this place of healing, it's like whatever connection that they had with you, they're realizing that it's like you'll have past lives or something, or it's maybe just reminiscing on when the two of you were communicating, right? But with this spiritual reset, they're realizing that there is something deeper to your connection than just a friendship. And if y'all did have some sort of physical intimacy, they're also realizing that there's more to it than that. Okay. Yeah, because we got courage in reverse. That is actually the strength card. So they're realizing that there's more to this than just passion. And where they may have thought that it was impossible for y'all to have a relationship, could be that y'all were, I don't know, from different worlds or whatever. Or they could have just seen you as just someone who doesn't fit in. Because here we have this like flower blooming in like the weirdest place, like in the concrete, right? So they may have, how would I put it? When you met this person, you may not have been financially well off. You may not have been in a place in your career where you were just like getting praise or whatever it was. It's like you didn't fit this person's image or what their family or friends thought they needed in a partner. It's like being in a relationship with you would not have given this person, I guess you can say, clout. There would not have been like the power couple image, which is like this image that was created up there that this person, this third party, does not want to let go of. So to them, being with you is like, was just a dream. So yeah, you may be this person who pretty much, this is how you live your life, moment to moment. They may have thought that you were just a dreamer, or so you're not somebody that they could create a future with or security, etc. with. Interesting. But now they're seeing it differently. So what we got is silence. So while there may be silence between you and this person, there's certainly silence between them and the third party. They have burned that bridge. And there is solitude. So somebody's in solitude, in a place of solitude. That could be you. That could be where they are right now. Because they're definitely thinking about you. So that could be where they're at right now, in this place of solitude. Right. Okay. So yeah, they're in, it's like I wouldn't say they're rewriting their existence, but they're reconnecting. I guess you could say reinventing themselves. That's what I'm getting. They're reinventing themselves here, because we got healing, and that is actually the King of Cups in the traditional tarot. So yeah, this person is healing. So we got the crown and sacral chakra, because we got the healing hands covering those areas, the crown and sacral chakra. So what's being healed right now with this divine masculine? Got. So we got innocence. And that actually is the Sun card in the traditional tarot. Then we have slowing down and beyond illusion. So with this clarifying, you always come back, false hope, door left open. This is a not going back type of energy, right? This is while this person's healing, they're realizing why it is, again, the shadow that they've had to do, realizing why it is they kept going back and staying in this, and they were tired of the drama, right? There's something about reliability, wanting to prove that they're reliable, wanting to always do the right thing, wanting to stick it through, finish what they started. Dependability. So it's like they made a commitment to this person and they wanted to stick it through, even if they weren't happy. Interesting. But they're seeing beyond the illusion of it, right? You know that what I'm getting is just thinking about Mr. Miyagi, and he's something like young grasshopper. It was like wax on, wax off. And you're like, it's not about the waxing, right? It's about the discipline and learning the movements, making it second nature. But the innocence here of the grasshopper, and it's green, is like learning. So they're learning. Right? So we got Nine of Swords and maturity, or sorrow and maturity. So that clarifies the sweet and sour, whereas the manipulation energy. So it's like this person is realizing, it's like they see through the manipulation now. This is why the tactics are not working. They're like depressed, anxious, just not sleeping. It is just not a good environment for them, right? And they're like, this person is doing all this stuff just so that they can like invest in the connection again, and they know that it's just going to be a repeated cycle, but they have matured past all that. So it's like it's not working on them anymore. We got the master. The master. Okay, that is I don't think that is a full card, but yeah, the master, that is actually the magician. I believe that's the magician. But yeah, the master. This is someone mastering all the elements, right? This person has full control over themselves. This is someone like completing their life lessons. They've completed their karmic cycles. They have learned to master themselves, their energy. This person no longer has control over them. They've done the healing. So now they're ready for the next phase of their life. Just like 11:11 on the timer. And they had to go for a period of being alone, hermit mode. So I'm going to look at the shadow work oracle and then close it all here, because that's what I said I was going to do. And this reading is like super long, mostly because the reading caught up several times and I had to like find my bearings again, but yeah. Okay, let's see, what is the shadow work that needed to be done? Grief. Okay, so it says, in pain, find healing and deeper connection to the self. Sorrow, mourning, and loss. This is about going within. Insecurity. Your worth is intrinsic and unchanging. So some of the shadow work was doubt, uncertainty, and anxiety. These are things that this person had to work on, or both parties need to work on. Distrust. Faith in oneself can rebuild trust in others. Suspicion, doubt, and mistrust. Betrayal. Healing begins with acceptance and forgiveness. Deception, treachery, and backstabbing. Oh, we've seen all those themes in this reading so far. All right. And guilt. Release the chains of past mistakes and embrace the growth they bring. Remorse, shame, and regret. And then I'm gonna get one more, and that will be it for this reading. Fear. Face your darkness. It's the only way to find the guiding light. Again, anxiety, apprehension, and phobia. Oh, and then I take that back. On the bottom we have anger. Use its fire to transform, not to destroy. Rage, frustration, and resentment. So yeah. Okay. And whoever's feeling depressed, it's like this will pass. So yeah, this is your reading. And like, comment, share, and I will see you next time.